Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Baxis, alongside my colleague, Clayface. And tonight we are bringing to you possibly the most watched fight in NHBL history. For the first time ever, and probably the last time ever, hopefully not though, Big Joey, the heavy main, the YouTube sensation, Nut Slapper, will go head to head with one of the TF2's most prominent traders, economists, producers, and golden frying pan trollers in all of YouTube in PyroJoe. The Joe off is here, Clayface, and judging by Discord and the Twitch notifications going off in the background right now, I could say the hype for this event couldn't be any bigger as these two finally square off here tonight.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's a big match for both of them. I'm not really sure what to expect because we haven't seen what PyroJoe is capable of doing. He's a trader. He's very experienced in game. He's a scout main though. Interesting. He accepted the challenge, and here we are tonight. He's taking on Big Joe Slapnuts for the NHBL YouTube Championship.
Indeed, he is, and I've been looking forward to this fight for the last few months. I'm excited to call this. This is probably the biggest event we've ever hosted here in the NHBL, and I'm excited to see what these guys are going to bring to the table. With Big Joey, we've already seen what he's been able to bring to the table. He beat Bearded Expense in the first ever, YouTube extravaganza, 10-6, the final score, and now he's fighting a man who I'm pretty sure doesn't even main heavy. So you gotta, PyroJoe, I'm making that baseless assumption. You know how it is. But anyways, you gotta like his chances heading into this contest tonight because at the very least, he's got much more experience in this arena than PyroJoe does.
Oh look, PyroJoe. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He does have many play. He does make many YouTube videos. He does know what he's talking about. He knows the game very well. But Big Joey knows the ring very well. He's competed before, obviously back in October when he won the YouTube Championship, taking out Bearded Expense 10-6. But everyone seems to be forgetting the fact that tonight there is a thing where he's fighting in the UK. He's fighting with about 100 flat ping. Both boxes agreed for this to happen, so he has a slight ping disadvantage. And of course, PyroJoe, who's based in the UK, is going to be fighting with 15 ping.
That is a very fair point you bring up. Ping is always it's been this way ever since our tournaments first began. Ping is going to play a major factor here tonight. Not only that, but I would even argue that PyroJoe's kind of got the what's the word I'm looking for? The fan advantage here. He's doubling almost quadrupling Big Joey at subscriber count right now. I believe the score is like 23,000 to 85,000 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there's a massive subscriber count difference. I believe the current stats are PyroJoe's on 81,000 and Big Joe's on 23,000. But I don't think it really means that much to them. I think these guys are coming here tonight to prove a point, and a point that tonight they will prove that it's gonna be a very difficult fight for either man to win.
I definitely agree with you on that. This is going to be both of these guys got something to overcome here. It's going to be really interesting to see who wins it all. But I think they're going to be motivated. I think they're going to be ready to go into this fight because after all, the winner does get that nice shiny YouTube Championship belt.
Oh yeah, that is a big belt that is currently held by Big Joey Slapnuts. It is incredible that he's the champion and he's accepted a fight in the UK. I think it's absolutely marvelous to see a guy take this kind of step forward when he wants to compete. I find that very courageous, and I'm excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the YouTube Championship of the National Heavy Boxing League. First introduced is the challenger. At 9'9", all the way from Death Valley, a YouTube sensation for Team Fortress 2, PyroJoe.
Woo! Yeah. Woohoo! Here we go. Hey guys.
That's what I'm talking
Hello.
about.
And the defender of the YouTube Championship after winning 10-6 against Bearded Expense at 6'8", 380 pounds, escaping from the 15th dimension. It's the reigning and defending champion, Big Joey Slapnuts.
Yeah.
Tonight's referee is Simi.
All right, thank you very much for that, Fedora. I was kind of waiting on that, but hey, that's neither here or there. Gentlemen, they are driving around the ring here. Very interesting strategy to start off, to say the least. Okay, so, Clayface, here we are.
Yeah.
The big
Here we
moment.
are. This is the time we've all been waiting for. These rounds are starting soon. 3 practice rounds, but this is going to be great to see this amazing contest. I think it's gonna be a close fight. Who knows what to expect here?
Well, I kind of know what to expect here. At least out of the Big Joey side of things. You know, I did end up catching that fight on the replay. And this guy, he's kind of got a very similar strategy to Spaten, I would say. For those who don't know, Spaten's one of our better boxers. You know, but hey. Anyways, he's kind of got a very brawly, kind of get in there, get close, get in your face, kind of throw you off sort of mentality. And that, you know, pretty much matched his personality blow for blow. He is one of those... He's a pretty funny guy, I must say. I have seen his YouTube channel. You
Oh yeah, look, I think that with Joey, he's very aggressive. I like him. He's an aggressive guy who pushes in and really proves how dominant he is off the back foot. It's great to see him in action again. He defends the belt every couple of months, but this was a very special match to have set up. I think Joey wanted this match. I think PyroJoe won this match. Both guys are very determined tonight, and I had a word with both of them. They both seem very confident to be in a position where the whole world's watching. You know, the whole YouTube community is watching them.
Yes, you know, I gotta agree with you there. This is a pretty large stage, but these guys are no, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Strangers to the large stage. These guys both have pretty successful YouTube channels, standing at 80,000 and 23,000, 81,000 and 23,000 each. Not each, but you know. Anyways, but you know, they're no strangers to having the whole world on them. They're no strangers to this sort of situation, so I don't expect those nerves to be getting to them. I don't know what to expect out of PyroJoe.
There's a lot of guys, come on here. There's a lot of hate. You can see there's a lot of hate going into this before, and this is I don't know what Joey's doing. This is going to be a very tough night for the guys. For our referee tonight. This is going to be a very tough fight. I can tell already.
You can barely control Joey, but now you throw PyroJoe in the mix, and it's kind of like, oh no.
Oh god, no, yeah.
Well, PyroJoe has looked pretty good in these practice rounds so far. I don't know. Do you think that might be having to do something with the ping here, because Joey is teetering on that?
No, I think Joey's just like is just toying with him. There's been a little bit going on. I don't think they're actually giving it full swing. These are just the warm-up rounds, and PyroJoe is also jumping. I don't know. Simi will go over the rules though before, and now PyroJoe is taunting. And what is happening here?
I don't think go-karts are part of regulation boxing. I must have skipped that chapter in the rule book. But anyways, I guess was that the third round? Are we calling that the third round?
Yeah, well, I mean, there wasn't one clean round there, but we'll give it to Simi though nonetheless.
Round 1 begins underway here. Joe in the blue, Joey in the red. They are wasting very little time. Joseph comes in swinging, and he's putting the punches on Joe left, right, center. That was a quick one.
Just pounced him. That was an absolute pouncer, but I'm surprised there was no ref call on that false start by Pyro.
Yeah, ref, that was... I was just testing the ref, to be honest.
I will explain why I did not call it. I saw you backed up into the corner, so like after you went forward before it, but then you backed up, and so I will count that as like he was able to come forward.
Okay.
So, do you understand why?
Yeah.
Alright, round 2 begins here. Joey already up 1-0 on PyroJoe. PyroJoe a little reluctant to come in here. That's going to cost him early. Joseph coming in yet again. Joe wasn't ready for it. Joey now standing still.
It's a different game plan, Baxter. It's a different game plan.
Right on. Baited him right in and took advantage of it. Joe took the bait, and he goes down 2-0 now.
this is a much different beast to what I've seen. What I've seen Big Joey deliver. He's usually the guy who charges in there, but now he's taking a completely different approach to it. It could be the ping disadvantage. Who knows? But he's doing well.
Alright. Yeah, it's same rules as before. It's good. Keep the fight's still going. It's pretty good. Keep staying in those corners until the bell, and you guys should be good. Joey, are you ready? Type, please.
He's ready, boss.
I'll take.
Come on, ref.
Oh,
Joey. Joey.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ref, come on.
Ref, you gotta step your game up here.
That's
Oh, boy.
yeah, that's a. Which part was it?
Ref, there it is. Ref,
I know.
There it is.
take his points away. Do something.
I'm
do you know what I
fighting
mean?
the thing.
That's a penalty.
It
There's
is
gotta be a penalty, right?
Penalty now. That's gotta be
I shot
great.
my gun. Hold on.
Oh, he's shooting the gun now. Should we just DQ
yeah,
it?
Yeah, the second offense. Yeah,
It's hard to control this, man.
It's 2-1 now.
Alrighty.
PyroJoe
Can't
gets
be throwing
one
rounds away,
round.
Alright, round, I guess, 4 now is underway here. Joe awarded a
Straight
penalty
in
there. And now, yeah, Joey's going in again. It doesn't look out paying dividends.
Huge
Never
difference.
mind.
There's just a big difference
Never mind.
in skill here. There's a big difference here.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a heavy main versus a
Scout main, yeah.
A scout main.
Yeah.
I give up. I quit.
If you didn't catch Joey's tweet a few days ago, he completely called PyroJoe out for being a scout main instead of a pyro main.
Oof. Well, I don't have Twitter, so I mean, I'm kind of off the grid. You know what I mean? So, but that's neither here or there. Alright, round 5 here is now underway, and a shotgun shot fired off there. That's going to be a penalty of some sort. Joey's having a hard time locating PyroJoe here.
Joe with the bounce back.
Yeah, there goes a point for Joe, but we got to see what the penalty is here.
That was a false start, Joe.
Ooh.
You were a bit early on it.
Ooh.
So
Yikes.
yeah, that's only a warning though.
Alright, a restart of round 5 here. Joe and Joseph now circling around the ring here. Both reluctant to come in, and now Joey comes in, and Joe is missing wildly left and right. He doesn't seem to know where Joey is.
Doesn't know where he's going.
There he goes, and now it's 4-1 in favor of Big Joey.
You know,
Joe's got something there.
Why was
I also forgot to mention the prize tonight is 5 keys for the winner, and the winner walks away with the NHBL YouTube Championship. So currently held by Big Joey Slappy. But yes, Big Joey is well in control of this match.
I was right round, Joe. I heard something, and if you want to make an official dispute.
Yeah, I'm just a bit curious.
If you want to make an
so
official
did
dispute,
you not say it was just a warning for going early?
it is a warning, but like
So how come I've had a round taken away, but Joey can kill the referee? I'm a bit confused there.
because okay, the way it works is it's a warning as a first offense, but the second offense or something, it counts as a point.
But you said the first one wasn't a proper warning because I went back to the corner. So that is technically my first warning.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's just it automatically voids the round because it was a because a penalty occurred.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right, yeah.
Oh,
And there goes the referee again.
There's the
What
point
is-
now. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
There goes the point. Okay,
Oh.
Joey takes out the ref to give Joe his point back. That was, that's great. I love my job.
Oh, that's what you were meaning when you were saying in chat earlier. Oh, I misunderstood. Joey, I thought you meant that you like give him the a second offense thing. Yes, I'm very good at telling stuff. All right, yeah, that works, I guess, Joey. Oh yeah, that's a point, Joe.
All right, now round 6 is now
Six
underway.
underway.
Yeah, Joe got the point there. This has been a very interesting boxing match,
fight.
to say the least. Okay, Joe trying to
It's giving it again. Never mind.
Down goes Joe again. It is now 5-2 in favor of Big Joey.
What is going on tonight? There
This
are
is,
two round. That's just Joey is just automatically given PyroJoe. He's just toying with him now. This is insane.
This has been a very odd boxing match, to say the least. All right, round 8 is now underway here. Joey comes out very early. Joe circles around the entire ring, and now Joe is on the move. Both men trading blows here left and right. Joseph looks
PyroJoe's got it.
Joe's gonna pick it up now. I keep wanting to call them both Joe. This is really hurting my brain. All right.
Just go with Just go with Big Joey and PyroJoe. Go for the full names. Go for the full names.
Yes, good idea. So now it's 5-3 in favor of PyroJoe.
In
Not
Big
PyroJoe,
Joe.
in Big Joey.
Come on, Maxstar.
I quit. I can't do this. All right, here we go. 9th round underway. PyroJoe's got some ground to make up. Big Joey moving in rapidly. He's not changing his strategy at all. And Big Joey. Wow. That was quick.
You know what's interesting? He changes his game plan every round. Like, it's so unpredictable with Big Joey. You don't know what he's gonna be. You don't know what he's gonna be doing. You're not sure if he's gonna be gonna be aggressive. You're not sure if he's gonna be passive. You have to be very cautious of him. Every round changes. This is incredible boxing.
Round 10 now underway here. PyroJoe and Big Joey circling around the ring. They have traded positions. They are trading positions once again. Big Joey trying to cut him off, but it's not going to work. He misses twice. He misses thrice. PyroJoe gets the first punch landed in. And Big Joey looks confused. Now it's Joe who looks confused. They're going crazy in there. And PyroJoe is going to pick up the round win there, making it 6-4.
Unbelievable.
Quite a good showing. Would you agree, Clayface?
Oh, this is a great maneuver by PyroJoe. If you guys didn't see, he had the first punch on the stream, and he had the first punch in the dispute. Hold up. Dispute by Big Joey.
Joey's thrown into the dispute. First one of the night.
The joke dispute, pretty sure here.
Now, I'm no TF2 expert, but I don't think that you can load stuff into your gloves unless they've changed that. I mean, and you know Valve, they change that every week, so I mean, localization files. Right, round 11 now underway here. Joey very angry that he did not get that dispute called, and now he's really confused. He doesn't know where he's looking, but now PyroJoe, he's letting him come back, but... Okay, PyroJoe gets an achievement out of that.
Synced achievement, bro.
Shut up, Rich. Now PyroJoe is leveled this up at 6-5.
He's flying back. PyroJoe's coming back.
Round 12 now underway. I am extremely confused.
Oh, Mr.
PyroJoe. Wow, that was a nice move there from Joe. But he's not going to matter, though, because he's letting Joseph come back. Joseph is laying crackdown. Not getting anything. That was a really interesting round.
Did I say change the tactic? I said change the tactic. Crazy stuff. Backed him. He had his left side against the ropes. And the ropes, if you don't know, they kind of give you a bit of a push back into the ring. So he was, I think, trying to use the ropes to his advantage.
All right, here we go. Round 13 now. 7-5 is the score. Joey has the advantage. Both coming in and they both miss. Now they trade blows. Now they trade blows again. It's coming down to the wire here. Down to the final punch. And Big Joey takes the round. Down to the wire there. And Big Joey is able to put on the finishing touches. He's now 2 rounds away from retaining his championship.
I actually feel like he also knows the range very well as well. So that's quite interesting. There's a big range difference. If you are a heavy main, you know how to use the gloves well. You know the distance. You can call the shots pretty easily.
All right, it is now round 14 here. Joey has a 3-round advantage, and Joe is getting in some good licks here. That's how he's still coming back.
Never mind.
Okay, I guess that'll happen if you're not careful. He had a 2-punch advantage, and just like that, it's gone.
It's gone.
Wow.
It was Baxter. What did I say? The range. He's a heavy main in range. Come on. this is taking chalk to a chalkboard and choosing your colors wisely. Come on.
All right, round 15 here is now underway. PyroJoe taking a very odd approach here. It's like a Mexican standoff, or is that what it is? Mexican standoff? Yes. And PyroJoe tries to get one in on him,
First
but
punch in.
but Joey is not going to have any of it. And Joe's just got it beat. That is... There is a huge advantage here. PyroJoe is confused. Joe's going in. Turn around, Joe. Oh, no!
Still the champion.
Peace. PyroJoe. Big Joey retains his championship. PyroJoe's heading back to the trade
that's going to be another round. Never mind. It's over anyway.
What can I say? What else would you expect from him? You know what I mean?
Look, I mean, Joey does the hard yards. He knows what was expecting of tonight. It was an amazing contest, though, nonetheless. A very interesting contest, I have to say so myself.
Yeah, that was a lot of... I think we can fill up the funniest moment for, like, just all 5 slots with that one right there. So, I mean, what else can I say? That was... the funniest matches I've ever been a part of. It's one of the most entertaining matches I've ever been a part of, and I don't think I would have had it any other way.
Thank you, Fedora, and what a night. Been 10-5 to win for Big Joey Slapnut, still the reigning, defending, undisputed NHBL YouTube champion. This was a fight months in the making, guys, and it finally happened tonight. So obviously Joey gets to keep his beautiful belt around his waist, and he also takes home a nice little 5-key prize for himself as well. Thank you for that, Luna. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you, Simi. So, as I was saying, we're keeping his belt, and he'll be getting a 5-key prize as well. So, guys, much appreciated to everyone watching, but we're going to head it over to Ridge for the post-match interviews, firstly with PyroJoe.
Thank you very much, Clay. Hello there, I'm Ridge, and I'm going to be interviewing the 2 boxers today, starting off with the man who failed in his quest to challenge Joey for his big, lovely belt, PyroJoe. So, Pyro, this match, big match here in the NHBL. What were your strategies going into tonight, considering Joey's tendency to be really good at boxing?
You know, I watched Joey's... You can't hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Joey's past fight, and I was like... I saw he was very aggressive. I just kind of thought I'd try and counter everything he did. He knows the punching ranges a lot better than me, and you know that played into it a lot. And he also switched up his playstyle a lot, so it was very unpredictable and hard to counter. But yeah, he was just the better player. But you know, there's not a huge amount more to say.
Thank you very much for that. So, in terms of Bearded's training regime, it was mostly him eating drywall and not doing too much. But what was your training regime like before this match?
You know, I didn't do a huge amount. I'd go into, you know, the trade server boxing rings that they have there. I did some of that. But, you know, you can't, everyone fights differently, so you can't necessarily prepare yourself through sparring with someone else for how the fight's going to be. So, you know, I tried to watch as much of Joey fighting as I could, but yeah, that's all.
Well, there you are. So, thank you very much, Pyro, for your time here as the challenger. It's been fantastic. Now then, big boy Joey, big boy, the man who has been challenged twice and has defended twice. Now, nice start. Joey, what was your training regime like? I feel like we could learn a lot from learning these guys' training regimes.
I went out into the forest and I punched a lot of trees. I carved faces into them that sort of resembled PyroJoe, but not really, and I punched more trees.
Probably one of the best answers I've ever got for anything ever. So, brilliant. So,
oh yeah, and I played a lot of Minecraft. Thank you for that, Simi. I played a lot of Minecraft.
Oh yeah, you always got to play Minecraft when you train for these.
Yeah, lots of digging also simulates punching, kind of. Not really, but that's what I did.
Oh yeah. So, pretty much... pretty good training regime. Thank you. I'll duly note that. Now, one question that's on everyone's mind, and it's going to be a massive reveal. I don't know who do you, Joey, challenge next for your belt?
Well, I feel like I gotta test out the legitimacy of this thing. You know, with this belt, I'm supposedly the best heavy main boxer YouTuber in the world, right? But there's one guy that I keep hearing, oh, he's the best in TF2 ever. He's the best ever in the game. And so, if you're the best ever, I dare you to step into the ring with me. Put down your guns. Put down your rocket launchers. Banny, step in the ring with me.
Yes!
Oh, okay.
Come take this belt off my waist, Banny. I dare you.
Well, there you are, folks.
I'm gonna give Banny
an absolute mental challenge there for Banny of all people.
I'm gonna
Banny,
give
if you
him 2
listen to
weeks to
this,
respond.
he's scary, man. He's scary.
If you don't respond in 2 weeks, any YouTuber that wants it and thinks they can tear this from my hands, come get it.
I think
He's coming back at it.
those 2 rounds might be starting to look very costly for Big
Sandwich
Joe.
dropped in the ground. Pick up that sandwich, boy. Oh, what's a cheap shot here?
Oh, a cheap shot.
He wants him outside the ring.
He wants to go outside.
Yeah,
Even though you can't kill a
No,
man.
No,
Even
don't
though you
go
can't,
outside.
you can't kill a man
Going outside
outside.
the ring.
There's God
Hang
mode
on,
outside
gentlemen.
the ring.
PyroJoe. No.
And they're outside the ring. Here we go. They're pulling out.
Boys, calm down, boy. You should hear, boys. Calm down.
Ref's gotta
Separation.
get control, please, somebody.
What is happening over here?
I don't know. I don't know what they're hoping
Calm
to
down.
accomplish from this.
Oh, they're pulling outside.
This is a very interesting strategy, to say the least. I don't think they've realized
There's
yet
a
that they can
valid,
actually kill each other.
there's a valid match still going on here. Now Joey's attacking.
Sammy, get this under control.
I don't know. I can't
Rich
kill
just
him.
pulled a gun. I don't know.
Ah,